Hello, Alix here, and I have created a picture using the Gestalt law of proximity to explain the heart of Theo. Theo is a 4-year-old Caucasian male who has brown hair and blue eyes. He lives with his mom and dad, who both work full-time in a moderately wealthy neighborhood with low crime rate. Theo is a very active learner, so being cognitively well developed is crucial for him. The main sources that he has to strengthen his cognitive development are his family and school. He develops his cognitive abilities with his parents, teachers, and peers in order to create a healthy perception of himself, his senses, others, and the environment. But in order for Theo to cognitively benefit as much as possible from interactions with the world, he must possess some degree of self-regulation. This means he must have certain emotional, social, and physical skills appropriate for his age and culture in order to regulate himself most efficiently. His family, particularly meaning his mom and dad, are the primary source for these cognitive skills and self-regulation to develop. His parents spend much time helping Theo understand and regulate his emotions by exhibiting a set of interpersonal qualities, which includes empathy, validation, acceptance, respect, warmth, and authenticity. They help Theo learn how to express his emotions by simultaneously helping him with his social development. So they provide him with basic language skills, for example, naming emotions while looking at pictures of facial expressions. They also recognize his attempts to communicate and learn what he means even if he cannot fully pronounce certain words yet. Other than language, his parents help him to begin understanding the culture he belongs to so that he can start forming a solid sense of identity. As Theo's emotional skills develop, so do his social skills, and vice versa. His parents also help Theo's physical development by engaging in play with him, taking him to the playground sometimes to play with other kids his age, giving him interactive and educational toys to play with, teaching him about sports, and feeding him healthy food so his brain and body can grow as much as possible. Because Theo's parents have actively encouraged his emotional, social, and physical growth, the transition from home to school was fairly easy. His teachers and peers at school are the secondary source for his cognitive skills and self-regulation to develop, because school reinforces and expands on the work Theo's parents have done with him. As he matures and spends time with others, particularly his peers, social skill development becomes more and more important. So while Theo is at school, he's learning more advanced yet still age-appropriate language skills, specifically focusing on both receptive and expressive language skills, which receptive means to listening and expressive means speaking. The social skills he gains from school also include multicultural awareness. Now, a large part of multicultural awareness, particularly for Theo at this age, includes an even deeper knowledge of his own culture, so that he may better compare and contrast others to his own. This way, he'll be able to accurately identify and celebrate those similarities and differences. Of course, multicultural awareness means learning about the cultures of others, but since he is only 4, Theo's knowledge of other cultures will be quite basic until he gets older and can learn even more. Theo's teachers also work on building his emotional skills using the aforementioned interpersonal qualities, but in the very public and social environment of school. The consistency between home and school gives Theo an even deeper understanding of his own emotions and how to express them. It also helps him understand and care about the feelings of others, particularly those of his peers when conflicts arise. Being at school is great for Theo's physical development because his class engages in educational and dynamic play of all kinds. Theo learns while he plays and develops his motor skills, both large and fine, as well as his proprioception, meaning a greater awareness of where his body is in his physical environment. In conclusion, I want to say that emotional, social, and physical development all constantly influence each other, even though I put a bit more emphasis on emotional development with family and a bit more emphasis on social and physical development with school. I feel that emotional and social development are quite intertwined, and when these skills exist harmoniously, physical development flourishes. Likewise, a healthy brain and body make it easier to emotionally and socially develop with as little physical limitation as possible. Because of the positive and beneficial consistency between home and school, Theo cognitively excels for his age. He uses his emotional, social, and physical skills as tools to build self-regulation in a way that helps him be the happiest he can be, so that his heart may always be happily full.